Hello everyone, welcome once again on the show. It is Chef Henry here from the Cooking School Uganda reporting for duty once again. I know you have been enjoying all this while. We've done chicken wings, we've done knife skills and many other things. And I want to first of all appreciate all of you for giving the time to always be with me here on the show and watch with me and learn together with me. Those who have been reaching me on Facebook and on social media, you're doing a great job. I want to appreciate all our sponsors for making sure that you enjoy all this in the comfort of your living room. Now, today we're going to do something also interesting, slightly easier than what we have done before. I'm going to work with a chicken breast. As you can see, trying to prep here. Just going to put this aside. Skin is off, so this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to show you probably 2 or 3 different ways of working with a chicken breast. Next time we'll do probably the leg or the thigh or the drumstick, whichever you shall come up with. So what I have done so far, I got my chicken breast and diced it. So I'm going to have beautiful, nice tubes, as you can see, slightly an inch or more, or a centimeter rather. So that aside, I have flour here, I have some salt, I have some mixed herbs here, I have some coconut milk, nice flavor. Then of course I have some butter that will give us a good flavor. All that is going to happen here right now. So let me just complete cutting my vegetables here, then we'll come to the fire and we shall do some cooking. You can see I have some onions, some beautiful capsicums or bell peppers, some greens, some garlic. Then I just want to trim my chicken so I don't have an extra layer of meat, as you can see. So I want to take my knife, have a clean cut. Then this I will do just strips. So on my board here, I have a whole chicken breast that I'm going to pan fry, just seasoned with salt and pepper. Then I have tubes this size that I'm going to do with the sauce. Then I have strips that I'm going to do with all these vegetables to create kind of a salad. Interesting, lovely, and easy to cook. And all this is not going to take you even 40 minutes in the kitchen. Let's do some cooking. White pepper, you can use white pepper to give you that beautiful golden color. Very easy, very simple, just different ways of working with chicken. Now remember, the butter is salted. The soy sauce has some salt in it, so you have to be very careful when you're seasoning your chicken. So you don't have to put too much salt, so it's unedible. So, touch of butter. Be overheated, that's why I've taken it off the fire. Just in case you're cooking and you realize the fire is too much, so I will now put our chicken. Cook it slightly on the inside. Have a beautiful golden color on the outside, and then I'll be done. So that will take approximately 6 minutes, like 3 minutes on one side and 3 minutes on the other side. Now, because it's going to take a very short time, I have another pan here. Just want to turn on my heat. While it's cooking here, I'm going to make my sauce in this pan, and it's a very interesting combination. I know you're going to love it. So still on low heat. Just keeping an eye on my chicken. You can use cream, you can use normal milk, but the reason I want the coconut milk is the flavor of the coconut that is going to come out. So, some coconut milk. Now, if you notice, I've not put the butter first. I put the milk first, then some butter. And I want the butter to melt gently, but also I want the coconut flavor to stand out, to infuse itself into the butter. The reason I didn't put the butter first because I don't want it to burn, I don't want it to turn brown. So as you can see, our butter is melted. And you may have to individually, I love doing my chicken or my food and pay special attention to it. So I never want to just scroll through or just mess it up. I want to turn it individually. Make sure it cooks on both sides. Perfect. So needs probably, okay, another 2-3 minutes on this end and we're good to go. Now here, butter, coconut milk. Now this is just flour. You could use cornstarch, but the cornstarch will make it even very thick. So I'm going to touch just a little bit of flour to give it a little bit of body or thickness. Make sure all the lumps are out. A touch of salt. We continue. So it's becoming thicker, as you can see. The longer it stays on fire, the thicker it becomes. For the chicken here, we're going to turn it off. So I'm going to add a little bit of coconut milk, just to give me that extra kick of coconut. Pepper, mixed peppers here. I'm going to now transfer all my chicken into this beautiful sauce. This is lovely. You're going to like it all the way. Oh my goodness. Just 30 seconds or so and then turn off the fire. Now you can see it's all coated into that beautiful, nice coconut and butter, and then the flour, the flavor of the peppers coming together. Then the chicken has been golden here with soy sauce and just salt on it and a little bit of herb, mixed spices to give you that beautiful, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna put this here on the side. Just wanna show you something interesting. Beautiful chicken bites here. Just a little more touch of coconut now, depending of course on how much flavor of coconut you want, but I love that coconut flavor. So a little bit of drizzle of white there, just to give me that extra kick, and we're good to go. Simple, easy, and delicious. Working with chicken never gets easier or better than this. This way you can have everybody have chicken at your house anytime and every day, and they will enjoy it every moment. I want to take a very short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to do something interesting, still with the chicken breast. Welcome back from the break. I'm very excited. I'm sure you have loved the first bit of it when we did the tubes and coconut milk, the sauce, lovely, amazing. Now this time I'm gonna do chicken strips. As you can see, this could be from offcuts of the chicken breast, or you can get a whole chicken breast and purpose to have strips. Just seasoning it with a bit of salt. You can use some mixed herbs, you can use some black pepper. Choice is yours. Just making sure every bit is coated. Remember, we're working with chicken breast, different ways of working with chicken. I have not used soy sauce because I don't want my chicken to actually golden. I want the chicken strips to maintain the white color. So I want it to cook through gently, a little bit, not crispy on the outside. I want it to be just a little firm. Inside, very juicy and very soft because I'm going to toss it with vegetables here. Beautiful color going, have it very attractive. So, and if you can see, I'm trying to lay them individually, still paying very close attention. And by the way, I've been interacting with some people and they're always saying, you know, you make it look very easy and very simple, yet it's not actually that easy, not actually that simple. But I can tell you with all confidence, it is that simple. All you need to do is just a little practice, 1, 2, 3 times, and you're there. So if you can pay attention, you see on the sides of the chicken, the strips that went in first is turning a little bit white, a little bit opaque, as you can see. Now that shows you it is cooked on one side, so you need to start flipping it so it cooks on the other side. This is the kind of color that I want on my chicken. I don't want it to turn brown or to cook through, no. If it can get a little gold on the outside, fine, but not the gold that is enhanced by the soy sauce. Now, if you remember, or if you notice the amount of oil that we put in, so we're not going to add any oil. We'll put our vegetables just to coat and kind of saute them. As they get soft and tender, they'll also infuse their flavor into the chicken. So at this stage, I'm going to add my vegetables just to build flavor and also to build color. Some garlic, not very finely chopped. Beautiful shapes like this, because it's going to be more like a salad. It could be a bite, you're watching a movie, you just want to have a light meal, probably it's dinner. If you can pay attention to my garlic, because I put it first, it is starting to kind of caramelize. Just a little bit of gold on the garlic gives it a very nice flavor. So to that, now we put our green. And with all this, remember, we're not adding any oil. The initial oil that we started with is what we are having. So what we are doing now to our vegetables is we are giving them just a simple sweat, just to enhance and let the flavors explode out. Just a little heat, flavors explode, and surprisingly, these are the vegetables that you always have in your house. At every one time, you have onions, you have garlic, you have tomatoes, you have bell peppers in your house. It's just a matter of mastering a few techniques here, watching out for the recipes that we're giving you here, and you're good to go. Now, if you wanted, you can add some red bell peppers. I would not advise you to add tomatoes here because tomatoes are very juicy. They have a lot of juices and liquids. So if they go in here, they're going to mess up everything because you want to have just simple bites. Doesn't get any harder or simpler than this. Guess what? Our simple chicken salad is ready and good to go. Pick a plate here. Turn my fire off and look at. Just remember the first one we diced, seasoned with salt and pepper and soy sauce, goldened it, then put it in a sauce. This one we've done it in a salad form, and I can assure you there is no better way of eating your protein or chicken salad than this way. Just in case you're watching your weight. this is the best way. Let's take a very short break. When I come back from the break, I'm going to show you another way of working with a chicken breast, and I know you're going to enjoy it. Welcome back from the break. It is Henry, your chef, once again, and I'm here teaching you different ways of working with a chicken breast. Now we have a whole chicken breast, just like you'd have it grilled or barbecued on an evening or a Sunday or a weekend when you want to do it. Now, if you pay attention, I am not using my flat pan. This is a griddle pan. It has some griddles on it that are going to help me give me some nice grill marks on my chicken breast. Now, 2 pieces of chicken breast here, and all I'm going to do is season with salt and pepper. Bit of salt. Make sure it all coats very well. Just a touch of heat. Done on the other side. Then I have my pepper medley here. Mixture of peppers, black peppers and white pepper. Make sure it's all well coated. And if you notice, my pan is still on just medium high, not very high, because I don't want my chicken just to turn brown and not cook through. Perfect. When you're putting your chicken breast, make sure you put the presentation side first, which is the top here. So, get your chicken and get another piece and now this chicken breast you see here is slightly thick. It has a thin end and a thick end, but you want it to have some beautiful nice grill marks on the outside and then a soft and juicy part of the inside, and then flip it on the other side, have it golden and beautiful. All right, now right about this time, we're gonna give it a quick flip. As you can see, beautiful golden on the outside. If you want it deeper than that, well and good, but I would prefer it that way. Same here. Now, this is ideally a breast that you'll have even by the roadside. Just salt and pepper, put on the grill, on the barbecue, and you're good to go. Wow, beautiful. Oh yeah, I love it already. Now, for you to be sure your chicken is cooked through in the middle, as you can see, just don't want to tamper with my grill marks down there. You see this thicker part, it's all opaque, no longer pink as it was. And then if you want to, just to check, to be sure it is cooked through, simple. With your hand or with your finger, you can give it a gentle press. If it gives away, if it responds, then that means it's cooked through and it's ready. Or if you're afraid of the fire, you can use your tongs to gently press. If it gives way, if it comes back, then it's cooked through. And you don't want it to be so dry. You want it to maintain its juiciness. So I'm going to turn off my fire. Get my beautiful chicken breast here. Now look at that. You can serve it alongside any food of your choice, any protein of your choice. You can have a salad on it, you can have a dressing on it, you can have anything with it, but look at that. Tell me your children at home or even your family will enjoy such a meal. This is the time when I'm supposed to be ending the show and probably going back and sitting back and relaxing after a long day's work. And I'm struggling to choose which one should be my best. But I just want to show you something with this chicken now. If you can see, on the outside you have a beautiful, nice crust. You see the juiciness in there. It is soft, it's juicy, the seasoning is perfect. This is like comforting, very refreshing. Oh my goodness. Now, this is one way of working with the chicken breast. Now, before I even go any further, look at this one. The colors, very vibrant, the green, the yellow, the orange, the deliciousness. Oh my goodness. Then when you look at this with the sauce, what must I say? First of all, before I go on, to appreciate you so very much for being a part of the show and giving me all your time to make sure we learn together, we explore together, and adventure together in the kitchen. To all our sponsors, the Cooking School Uganda, thank you so very much. I want to catch you again next time. Same station, same time.